Hello and welcome back to TST. If you're new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily. Unhinged, Nancy Pelosi tries to pin blame for everything coronavirus related on President Trump. Nancy Pelosi joined MSNBC anchor Ari Melber to discuss the coronavirus pandemic and proceeded to bash the president in a shameful display of political deflection. Ari Melber asked a ridiculous question that led Pelosi in the direction he wanted. Do you view this as a product of this tough pandemic, or do you view this as a Trump recession? Pelosi said that this crisis and the loss of jobs, it's probably a combination. Take a watch.
Understood. Looking at the economic hardship, which, of course, is part of the bill you mentioned that you're working on, Washington Post reporting 22 million unemployed. This was wiped out a decade of job gains. President Trump has, of course, declared a national emergency, and it notes, quote, a staggering loss of jobs that's wiped this out. The U.S. has not seen this level of job loss, the Post reports, quote, since the Great Depression. Speaker, do you view this as simply a product of this tough pandemic, or do you view this as a Trump recession?
Well, it's probably a combination, but let's right now talk about the pandemic, because that's a matter of life and death. And
Pelosi also implied that the coronavirus crisis is largely Trump's fault. She blamed the president's response and argued he is directly responsible for the loss of American lives. She has no shame. Take a watch.
The second bill was mask, 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 and trying to facilitate the personal protective equipment that we don't really have as much as we needed when we needed it, because the president wouldn't do Defense Production Act. So the situation we're in is largely of his making, calling it a hoax, saying it would magically disappear, not calling upon the Defense Production Act to protect the workers who are trying to save lives as they risk their own lives in doing so.
Does she mean the same president who invoked the Defense Production Act on GM to build ventilators, on 3M to provide N95 masks, and who invited the owner of MyPillow to speak when he switched his production plant from pillows to masks? And Nancy Pelosi, despite her San Francisco district being overcrowded by homelessness and wasted away by drugs, couldn't move one step ahead to improvement? This devilish woman intends nothing but evil and expresses nothing but total hypocrisy. Share your thoughts and responses in the comments down below. If you've liked this report, let us know by tapping that like button down below, share the news among friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more news and updates on TST. I'm David Ravine, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay home, stay healthy, and stay safe.